Okay, so I wanted to go back to this creator, the Streets of AI, and I've been doing reacts to a bunch of their smaller ones, and then I also did a solo react to this one. And I was really tempted to go in and do this longer one here, but then another longer one popped up, this one. And today is Friday, February 13th, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So, I pretty much have to do this one, don't I? Got to get it up before Valentine's Day. Okay, so let's plunge in here. And in case you're new to the Amelia meme, this is Amelia, and she is AI generated, and she's originally from a propaganda game by the British government, but now she is all over the internet. So let's go backwards and rewind. Okay, there we go. Okay, ready to go.
Welcome. Today we're talking about Valentine's Day, which began as something very different. The Valentine's Day you know of today was actually a British creation, but let's go back to the start. Valentine's Day did not begin as a celebration of love or romance. This story might surprise you. In the 3rd century, a Christian martyr named Valentine was executed in Roman Italy. There is no historical evidence linking Saint Valentine to romance, couples, or love letters. For centuries, the 14th of February was simply a minor religious feast day. There were no gifts, no cards, no couples, and no traditions tied to the date. Despite modern myths, Valentine's Day was not linked to Roman fertility festivals. Across Europe, Valentine...
Oh, I just wanted to pause it. Now that she's in England or in Britain, look at the landscape, so beautiful. And I think this AI version of Amelia has been updated a bit. She looks more like a real person. She always looked really a lot like a real person in the previous videos by Streets of AI, but look at her. She looks even more like a real person. Like this is just an Amelia cosplayer instead of AI. It really looks like that. Okay, let's keep going.
Valentine's Day passed year after year without romantic meaning. After more than 1,000 years, Valentine's Day was still waiting for its meaning. In medieval England, life was organised by seasons, not by dates. People believed nature followed a divine pattern that humans could read. There was a belief that birds chose their mates in mid-February. This wasn't biology, it was symbolic thinking. English poet...
Okay, sorry, I just have to pause and look at this room and the furniture in it. I really like this style of room, so very old, and all the old style of books and everything. Very, very neat. And if you look really closely at the background, you can see a few very slight AI errors, like this thing. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. Hard to tell what is going on here. But for the most part, you just look all over and you can't see any errors. It just looks like real video. So almost flawless AI imitation of real video.
It's loved turning seasonal belief into meaning.
But none of this was connected to Valentine's Day, yet.
England's royal court encouraged literary experimentation. All the pieces were in place, waiting for one connection.
that was a little bit weird. I wanted to go back and look at that. Look, there's like some smoke coming in the door behind her, isn't there? There's like smoke. Let's look at it again.
Waiting for one connection.
Yeah, it kind of looked like smoke was coming in the door. That was weird.
In the late 14th century, something changes in England. The English royal court had a taste for poetry, symbolism, and love stories. One poet working in this world was Geoffrey Chaucer. In a poem written in 1382, Chaucer links Valentine's Day to birds choosing their mates. This is the first recorded time Valentine's Day is connected to romance. Chaucer fixes love to a specific day, February.
Oh, look at this. There is not much distortion on these words. There's a lot of words here, and there's not much distortion on them. This is pretty good for AI to be able to make it look like this.
The 14th.
Once love had a date, it could become a tradition.
This is the moment modern Valentine's Day begins. By the early 15th century, Chaucer's idea begins to circulate. English poets repeat.
Oh, wait, did her dress suddenly transform? I think it did. Like, look at her dress. Or did it just puff out suddenly? Let's look.
English.
Yeah, her dress suddenly transformed. Yeah, I think that was probably an AI error, but, you know, a hilarious one. So let's keep going.
English poets repeat and expand the link between Valentine's Day and love. In 1415, Charles, Duke of Orleans, writes a Valentine poem while imprisoned in England. The phrase, "my Valentine," begins appearing in written correspondence. Valentine's Day becomes a ritual of courtly affection. This tradition remains largely within the educated and noble classes. February the 14th now carries romantic meaning, at least in England. By 1500, Valentine's Day is recognisably romantic and distinctly English. By the mid-17th century, Valentine's Day is no longer confined to the court. Samuel Pepys records Valentine customs in his diary in the 1660s. Some people drew names at random to decide who their Valentine would be. Small gifts begin to accompany Valentine messages. Handwritten poems become a recognised Valentine tradition. Not all Valentines were romantic, some were humorous, even cruel. By the 18th century, the 14th of February is firmly established. Valentine's Day is now a British social custom, not just a literary idea. By 1840, Britain is connected by rail, and ideas now move faster than ever. The penny post makes sending a Valentine affordable to almost anyone. Industrial presses allow thousands of Valentine cards to be.
Oh, I like these presses. They're interesting to look at. And now she's getting into, you know, the Industrial Revolution age and everything like that. Although printing presses were like a very early part of the Industrial Revolution. Let's keep going.
Printed in a single day. Victorian Britain creates the lace, hearts, and elaborate designs we still recognise. Many Valentines were sent anonymously, adding mystery to the ritual. By the late 19th century,
Oh, I really like that mask she was wearing there. Yeah, I just wanted to get another look at that. That is cool. I really like that.
ritual. By the late 19th century, millions of cards are exchanged every February. By Victorian Britain, Valentine's Day is no longer poetic, it's industrial. In the 19th century, Britain's trade networks spanned the globe. Valentine cards travel across the Atlantic with British exports. America adopts the British Valentine tradition and makes it its own. The English language helps spread the ritual worldwide.
Oh, when she said the word worldwide there was a little bit of an AI error. And now that I pause it, I see there's a little bit of an AI error on her eyes, I think. Like one of them is either darker than the other eye, or it has like more makeup or more shadow on it. Yeah, so I think there's a little bit of an error here on her eyes. And then when she said worldwide, there was also an error.
The English language helps spread the ritual worldwide.
Yeah. When she said the word worldwide, that was a slight audio error. It's like when she said worldwide, it was like trembling or reverberating a little bit weirdly. Not so I couldn't understand it or anything. It just sounded a little bit weird.
Industrial printing allows Valentine's Day to scale internationally.
Oh wow, look at these perfect words. Export. Yeah, they're perfect. At least the big words. I'm not sure if this thing that's all distorted is supposed to be a word or just like a logo. But yeah, the big words are perfect. They're like totally spelled correctly and everything. Wow, that is really hard to do.
As the custom spreads, the religious saint himself quietly fades from focus. What remains is romance detached from its original feast day. By the 20th century, Valentine's Day is a global habit, born in Britain. So despite what it became, Valentine's Day did not begin as a romantic holiday. Ancient Rome did not celebrate it the way we do today. For over 1,000 years, it had no romantic...
Okay, I just have to pause this and look at the castle. Oh yeah, the beautiful grass blowing in the wind, and then we got the castle on a small hill. That is so beautiful. I think I might see a few tiny errors, AI errors in these stones at the tops here, but barely any, and it's hard to tell if they're errors at all. They might not even be errors, but beautiful castle. I love that.
Romantic meaning at all. In 1382, England gives Valentine's Day its romantic identity. A fixed date, a written message, a shared ritual. Victorian Britain turns tradition into a national habit. As it spreads worldwide, its English origins are largely forgotten. Modern Valentine's Day is not ancient, it is a British creation.
So wow, that was cool. That is another, let me reload it and find a...
Welcome.
Yep, so this is a good one to pause at, or really any of these are good ones to pause at. But yeah, that was interesting to hear that Valentine's Day being something that's romantic is, yeah, and look at all of these Victorian style Valentines. Yeah, it's interesting to hear that Valentine's Day being a romantic thing was entirely a British creation. It's like no romance at all. And then the Brits were like, well, we can make this into a really cool holiday that the whole world will take on our particular meaning for it. So that is cool. Yeah, I really like that. That is really cool. Okay, and then I keep forgetting to do this. Let's do the thumbs up. It made a Valentine's when I thumbed up it. Wow, I don't know how you make it do that, but that's what it did. Okay, cool. So that is my reaction. So this is the streets of AI. Definitely you want to go to this channel and look at their stuff. All of their more recent stuff is Amelia, I believe, but they also have older stuff like ancient Egypt and so on. But yeah, all their recent stuff is Amelia, and I've been reacting to them a lot because it's all been good stuff. The AI has been really well generated. The little, mini documentaries and micro documentaries are well put together, and they got good information as far as I've been able to tell, and they put it together in a way that is interesting and presented by Amelia. And it's all about how, like, Britain is really great. It's done a lot of great things. It's got a great culture in it, a lot of accomplishments that have spread to the rest of the world. So that is cool. So that was a fun thing, and I'm really glad that I got it out before Valentine's Day starts. Okay, so that was cool.